Thanks, Kim. It's always a pleasure to be up here when Kim's speaking, or any of our other interns, because if you don't like it, they blame me. So we try to teach them well here. I do the question and answers for folks that are online or even here. So if you have questions after I'm finished, please feel free to ask either Kim or I. We can answer them for you. But right now, I want to thank all you viewers and everyone that hopefully had a good time this weekend listening and watching us do silly things last night, get funds for our bear food, everything that was donated last night, and selling our bags and watermelon. That all goes for bear food for the future. So it costs, I figured out the prices today. It costs about $975 a month to feed these 4 guys for a month. So we run a very good nutritional plan here, all USDA and our veterinary's approval. So I want to thank everyone for donating last night, and all you online people, thank you for watching us. So the question, in the past the bears have been down towards the pond in the evening. This year they are not coming down in the evening. Do I know why? Well, I'm not here in the evening, so I can't answer that, but I would assume because they're rusting, or they just don't want to be down here. We've had some interesting behavior between Lucky and Holly. Holly's not getting along with anyone, but I don't want anybody to be at dismay, because that's how wild bears are in the wild. Holly truly is a female that wants to be left alone, and she is the matriarch here, and what she says rules. And Lucky is just looking up in the tree. He sees her, he knows she's there. They had a little chase before, but both of them are too tired to care. So I'm sorry that I can't answer that better for you folks. Have Holly and Tasha been out together, and are they getting along? Yes, they have been out together. They are getting along to the point if Tasha leaves Holly alone. They chase each other, and Tasha does wait until Holly catches up. Holly doesn't put a lot of effort into it. But what we've noticed with Holly is that she lays in the alley, the bear alley, and that's the only way into Tasha's den. So if Tasha wants to go in her den, she has to go past Holly to do it, and that doesn't happen. A chase pursues. So they are getting along long enough to let them out, but are they playing together? Only when Holly wants to. The last question, I think I've answered this question many, many times, but for the folks here, we do have 4 bears, and this question is, why can't the 4 bears be all out together? It's kind of an interesting but complicated answer. If we took 4 of you, any 4 of you that are up here on the deck, and we put you all together in a 2.5-acre place, you couldn't run from each other. You couldn't hide from each other. You would have to get along. That doesn't always happen. Arguments pursue. In the bear world, males fight over females. So we have 2 females that are not fixed. We have 2 males, 1 fixed and 1 natural. And that is intact. And even though Ted has not ever mated with a female, that doesn't mean that he's not interested. This year he was. Lucky, who is neutered, was interested, has always been interested. But Holly picked Ted. Well, that doesn't go over so well with Lucky. He thinks he's the big guy here. So there's always a battle, and we don't want our males fighting, so we keep them apart. Our females, Holly is the matriarch, therefore she's the boss, so she should get first choice of picking. Tasha does not go into estrus until 2 or 3 weeks after Holly. So when Holly's just going out of estrus, Tasha's coming in. So we don't put them together for the month of June. Lucky must have just heard me say that. He's like, what? Is that a fact? I missed that. That was pretty cute, Luxter. So anyway, sorry to continue here. So just for safety reasons, we keep our bears. I am overcautious when it comes to our bears. Tasha got hurt pretty bad a couple years ago with when Lucky was out with her. He hurt her pretty bad with her paw, and she was out of commission for about 2 weeks while it healed. So he has not presented himself as liking her this year or last year, so we keep them apart. So Ellie's pretty good about defending herself and knowing what to do. Tasha wants to play. She's just still in that cubby phase. Even though she's 4 years old, she wants to play. She's going to grow, and she's going to mature. It'll take about 2 more years, and then maybe we'll see what Lucky says about that. But you have to remember there's almost 300 pounds difference between he and Holly, and about 250 pounds between he and Tasha. Little baby Tasha bypassed Holly a couple weeks ago. So weight-wise, at least. But Holly will always be older and always be the matriarch, in my opinion. So I hope that answers your questions of why we don't put our 4 bears out together. It's for safety, and it's for their safety, not for my benefit, but to make sure you always have a bear to look at, and they're healthy, and they're all good. Do any of you folks up here have any questions? Okay, well, I'm going to sign off, and we'll be back with you at 12:30 tomorrow. So enjoy Lucky. He is kind of a contortionist on that tree. That is 453, 58 pounds of bear up in that tree. So if you think a bear that size can't climb, you're wrong. And it's especially, he climbs, most black bears climb white pine. So thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.